Hello, friends and neighbors. It's Mimico's favorite realtor, and I'm coming to you today from one of my favorite streets in all of Mimico, and that's Symons, friends. Behind me, 113 Symons. It's a little bit of Austria. It's a little bit of the Swiss Alps here in this chalet-style home with that perfect amount of kitsch on a 25 by 125-foot lot. What do we have, friends? Well, we got a stately front yard. Just look at our exterior here with a modernized brick, raised windows in those basements. We got an open concept floor plan inside that I do think is gonna wow you when you see. This is that loft style open space that you've been dreaming of. We got 2 bedrooms down in that basement. We got a wood burning fireplace, and it all leads out into an amazing private backyard with cedar shed and outdoor kitchen. Friends, stuff like this doesn't hit the market in Mimico all that often. We have an opportunity here. We're in a prime family street in prime proper Mimico down by the lake. We got access to schools, shops, restaurants, parks, you name it, and we got a fully detached bungalow, upgraded, ready for you to move in tomorrow. Also providing you with the blank slate to add your vision, all here at 113 Symons. Let's get inside and take a look. Coming inside, and friends, mark my words, you won't see a main floor like this, and you're certainly not gonna see this much space at the front door. Now, this was originally one of these 2-bedroom quintessential Mimico bungalows, completely opened up, kind of loft style here, so that you get these big grand room with these wide open spaces, and man, does it show well. Look at all of the room here, almost forming what could be a mud room right here at the front of the house. Get the bench seating, do the built-in closets, do the work from home desk over in this corner. There's a pass through into our kitchen that could be blocked off. There's all this space right at the front door. Now, clearly this could be boxed in. You could have a smaller foyer with a closet and open this right up in any fashion you desire. What's so important to note though, friends, is how much opportunity there is with this space and how open and neutral it is at this very moment. Pushing forward into our great room space, look at this. You're not seeing this in other bungalows, that full open concept, and that's because the 1 bedroom has been removed. You still would get a ton of space if you wanted to put a bedroom back in. Right now though, friends, this is like the loft or the condo you wish you could get, but here on a freehold property on a neighborhood street, so you could really grow into it for years and years. Large open living room plan. Look at this. You can get the huge oversized sectional both ways. Get a couch this way, get a couch that way. Heck, get another couch this way. Put your big screen TV on the wall. Right now we have it situated this way so you can put your TV over here. There's many different ways you can set this up. That's what's so key. That's what's so important about 113 Symons. Any way you want it, you can have it here, because this place is a blank, neutral slate, ready to move in, but also ready to make your own. I love this, my friends. Pushing into our dining space, oversized. We got a bistro top here with 4 seats. Easy to get an 8-seater in here, 6-seater. Do a banquette. If you want to pop that bedroom space in the front, put another bedroom up there, combined living, dining, open to our kitchen, you have the room to do it because we really have some ample square footage here for a Mimico bungalow. Mark my words, more storage. These little details around this house, you're gonna see there's kind of this little bit of tchotchkiness, but in a good way. That Kinfolk magazine, that little shelf with the exposed this and this little openness here when you got the archways. You see what I'm talking about as we push forward into this kitchen? Actually love these original wood cabinets. Lots of space, goes all the way behind the fridge, double door white. You got the big stove in here, electric, nice and situated. Huge window here, friends, okay? Double slider comes across, nice big sink, ready to use today. You may want to update it in the future. It's going to be up to you. Love this pass through. You know, where do you get that? This is that open concept space. I literally would sit here with a beer and talk to my friends. But this, of course, begging to be an island. You wouldn't even have to put a full island here. You could just put a nice piece of butcher block or live edge shelving here that comes out. Give yourself that little bit of space. This is cute. This is a little bit of that like urban downtown. Like I said, that Kinfolk magazine, look it up. really neutral, a real nice mix of those warm wooden tones and those white neutrals working so well here. Before we leave the room, just notice how high the ceilings are in here. This is actually a drop ceiling with pot lights in it. You can go higher. There's even a way to open it up. It vaults. You could vault the ceiling all the way across, or even put a loft storage space in there. You're gonna get permits, you're gonna get all your permissions and all that stuff, but there's room to grow in this without having to rip a roof off and putting a second story on. That's the main point. Right now, high ceilings, open and airy. I know you're seeing the shots from the cameraman. This is the ultimate kind of open bungalow space here on prime Symons down by the lake in Mimico proper. Let's see some more. Coming out of the great room into our little hallway, double sliding closets here. Like I said, there was another bedroom in here at one point. We got the bedroom off the back. This was kind of that linen, that storage space. To my right, big family bathroom, and just behind the cameraman, our principal bed. Let's take a look. Coming into the principal bed, and man, is this principal. Check it out. Big side tables, room for a king size in here, storage closet, walk out to our yard, big window in here. Love the height of these windows, by the way. Why? Put a whole dresser right underneath this window, open an area neutral in here, another window giving us kind of that southeast view over here. This is excellent, my friends. Really good use of space, flows out into our yard. Speaking of that yard, I can't wait to take you out there because I'm looking back there at our outdoor kitchen, at our gardens, at our shed, and I'm getting excited. All right, let's see this family bath. Coming into the family bath, we got the huge soaker jacuzzi, and yes, it works, my friends. Surround, ultra deep. The kids are gonna love this. You're gonna love it. Big vanity space, storage below, some storage on top, good spot for the throne, and the flooring in here, love this detail. This is vinyl flooring, runs throughout the main, seamless, comes through everything uniform. Really nice floor to have in here. It's warm, it's got the wood textures and tones. It's gonna go with everything because it's nice and neutral. It certainly works awesome here in this bath. Coming to our lower level, love this little detail. Again, with that little bit of kitsch this house has, and I mean that in a complimentary way. These panels bring in the natural light downstairs, but this basement doesn't need natural light. Wait till you see how much natural light is already in there with some of these oversized above grade windows. Coming down into our lower level, we got another full bath here, a family room or another +1 bed, and behind our cameraman, we got another lovely bedroom. Leads into a big, huge kind of paneled closet, which I'm told would be the perfect place to install that sauna. Here, a separate and dedicated room for laundry, and a nice even space through the middle to kind of keep everything private and nicely divided. Loving this little nook here, because why? You got a window. Wouldn't this be a good spot to have the laptop out, little work from home office, so you don't have to have anything upstairs, keep it wide and open, whatever you're looking for? Where should we start? I think we start with the front room because it's something you gotta see. Is this the best room of the house? I think it might be the best room in the house. I love this wooden wall. Look at this massive window behind me. This has gotta be an egress window. You're gonna confirm that with the city if you wanna turn this into a basement apartment or something like that. But this is oversized, and we didn't just put it in. It's been here for eons. Love that setup. Did you see the fireplace? I know you did because I told the cameraman to start on the fireplace and pan out. But imagine this is your little hangout. This is the TV room space. You put the big couch down here. You got the blankies, the big screen TV, the white, the neutral, this little bit of carpet, this bang from the pop of this awesome wood wall, all this natural light, the warmth of the fireplace. Loving this, loving every second of it. Turning it around, you can see this is a queen size bed with the double side tables ready to go right now. Use this as a bed, use this as a den, use this as a movie room. It's completely up to you. You're a gym fanatic, it's a gym. You're a work from home, you're an artist, you're a sewer. The house is your oyster, if you know what I'm talking about. Two big above grade windows, natural light, fireplace, reflective lovely ceiling in here, some pot lights. I mean, this place is selling itself. Coming into bedroom 2, Love this setup, showing you once again, another work from home space. I said we could have one upstairs. I said we could put one in that corner. We certainly could put one in here, and not to mention all these big rooms like that back principal or that big main great room. You can get one in there as well. Love this setup, super cute. That little bit of kitsch, like I said, little shelf here in the corner, little details, painted out paneling, 2 above grade windows, views into the yard, views into the side yard, and love this setup. Our little paneled closet. It's just wood paneling in there right now, but it feels kind of like a sauna, and you can imagine if you kind of did this house up and customized it, this could be a little hangout room and you could put a sauna in here. There's a cool feel to this house. A little bit of that, like I said, you're in Mimico, but you're kind of at like a ski chalet in the mountains a little bit. You're gonna see, I'm not full of it, I'm actually hitting on some notes that when you're here in the flesh, you'll go, you know what, the guy's kind of right. It feels a little bit like a ski chalet in here. Just love this house. You can see there's room for a full kind of double or single in here. This could be turned around, guys. You could put a queen in here, no problem. And you got that natural light, that access. I'm loving every minute of this. Coming into our second bathroom. It's got that little bit of kitsch like I'm saying, but guys, this is functional, ready to go stand-up shower in here. Nice little sink, spot for the throne, pink tile on the floor. Listen, you can laugh at pink tile, or you can go, I actually like it. And if you look at the color trends for 2026, 2027, 2028 projected, pinks are back. Mark my words. Want to take it up with me? Don't take it up with me. Call Farrell and Ball and look at their pink list right now, and you'll know I know what I'm talking about. Coming in to the laundry space. Laundry machines here. Nice ceiling height, guys. I mean, there's the odd thing, we are in a lower level, but really nice and clean down here. Love this folding table. This is ready to go. I'm just thinking about what else I'm seeing out on the market. We're getting this many bedrooms, this much finished space, freehold, detached, and you even go into the laundry room and you go, I can do laundry in here right now, clean, respectable. It's actually hard to find, which, believe it or not, is kind of crazy. It's hard to find. Great setup in here. All right, let's head upstairs. Coming out into the rear yard, friends, and right away, you got a deck, covered deck. Think about putting your barbecue right here, grilling with the view of your yard, all the way to the back, all this mature tree growth back here that you get in Mimico proper, or even just sitting here on this built-in bench, taking in a fall, winter, summer evening. It doesn't matter as long as you're dressed for it, right off that back room. You gotta love this setup, friends. All kind of nice and private. Imagine when this grows in the spring, how nice this is back here. Let's see some more. Now you can see there used to be a chef that lived here and he built this. There's a pizza oven. This is all built in. There's wood, there's a fridge space, there's a grill. Some of this needs some updating, of course, but it's here. So if you got that handy kind of elbow grease in you, wouldn't you love to come and put that work back here and just entertain and live your best life? It's like Tuscany back here if you want it to be Tuscany. Otherwise, it could just be that nice, lovely shot all the way back through this yard to our cedar shed. Coming back to this cedar storage shed, real cedar, you know, pretty nicely upkept here. It's all on gravel, lots of storage inside. Check this out. It's rare that in the video we come all the way back and you got a nice open, presentable kind of shed space back here. It's still a shed. I'm not trying to blow it out of proportion, but for the snow tires and the bikes, you can get a good idea. This is what you need in Mimico, because you're gonna have kayaks, you're gonna have sleds, you're gonna have skis, and it's nice to know you got a place to store them. Now, if you're a backyard person, if you're a green thumb and you want pictures of this place in the summer, we got loads, so reach out to me. You wouldn't believe how gorgeous it blooms out here, how private it actually gets. Here on Symons, this strip, sought after for how quiet and family friendly it is. And I can tell you, this is a generational family home, community of people living here, loving each other, celebrating the best life possible here in Mimico every moment of every day. So friends, I gotta say, I love an opportunity. When I see a home in this condition in a Mimico prime location, fully detached, on your good size, standard size 25 by 125, I do get excited. I think, wow, a family can move into this property tomorrow, whether they're young, whether they're looking to raise kids, whether they want to make updates, whether they want to just live in it as it is, this home is ready to go. Put another bedroom in down here. Use those bedrooms in the basement. Put in a basement apartment. You're gonna go to the city, of course. Revamp that outdoor kitchen. Use that beautiful private yard. When you see this street in this location flower in the spring, you're gonna know you've got the sweet spot of Symons. And I can tell you, there's families just here across the street, kitty corner. There's a little grouping of people here that just would never move from this pocket. I know for sure that's the truth. When you come down to this location and you talk to the neighbors, you'll know I ain't lying. Now, it's no surprise that I love Mimico. This is the community that I call home. I moved here on purpose with a vision to be close to that GO train, to be close to that lake, to these parks, to those schools, to these shops, restaurants, my favorite bakery, my favorite brewery. It's all right here. And on every one of these streets, I have people that I call friends. That's not a me thing, that's a Mimico thing. This is a family legacy neighborhood. You live here once, you'll never forget it, and you'll spend your whole life trying to get back if you do leave. Mark my words, this home, this location, all of it is special. Well, it's actually turned out to be quite a nice day. You can almost feel Mr. Spring just around the corner. I might go down and just take in that fireplace for a few more moments before I get on with my day. You friends can do whatever you want. You just can't do it here. So book an appointment, come down and check it out, and in the meantime, get the heck out of here.